She goes, Swifts has reached out and they want to have a chat. And I was like, no way. I like genuinely threw my phone. Like I was at work. I was like, what is going on? I remember there was one point I was like, Mum, Dad, I'm not playing netball anymore. They're like, what do you mean? They're like, don't be silly. Their locker rooms are right across from ours. So our door's here, their door's there. Like you walk out and you see them.
Yeah,
so it's just hey.
Hey guys, it's Lachie. Welcome back to the Remember When pod. Today I sat down with Sharni Lambden. If you don't know her, she plays netball for the New South Wales Swifts. She's a legend. We talked about her journey coming up, how she didn't get a professional contract till she was 27, everything it took to go into that professional contract. I came up with a new rule I think netball should introduce. But yeah, she's one of the nicest people I've ever met. She's such a legend, so funny. But yeah, let's get into it. Just a quick favor to ask that if you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe now? It's just going to help us build the show, get bigger guests on the show. It can help the show be better for you guys. You guys can get more out of it, be more entertained, and just build the overall level of the show. Now we're done with that. Let's get into the episode. Sharni Lambden, welcome to the pod.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I was a bit nervous to ask you, to be honest.
I was waiting for the moment that you were going to text me like, do you want to jump on the pod? I was like, get me on.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't want to feel like you had to say yes. So I was like, fuck.
Well, like I said to you before, you're taking my podcast virginity. So first one I'm ever doing. So
yeah, I'm keen. I'll make sure it's a good one, hopefully.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Sure. Yeah, so what's going on? What are you up to today? No training?
No training, day off today. So this is the day where you book in all your appointments.
Yeah.
So it's not really even like a day off. It's kind of just like doing everything you can.
Admin day.
An admin day, basically. So, I got a few appointments today and then back into training tomorrow and then on Friday. And then we get weekends off, which is good. But, 4 days on at the moment.
You said the season starts in 6 weeks. What's like the training like now? Is it starting to ramp up? Yeah,
it's ramped up since we've come into the new year. Like on court 4 days a week, gym 4 days a week, team meetings, massage, everything, one-on-ones. So that's all started to ramp up now. And I think there's like 6-7 weeks to the season starts. So it gets to the point where you kind of like, am I ready? Am I not? But once you start getting into those practicing matches, then you're like, all right, can you get me into the season? So it's been a long pre-season because we started in October last year.
Oh,
so
fire. That is a long pre-season.
Been gone for a while. So, I think I'm at the point now where everyone's just like, all right, get us onto that netball court.
Yeah. Do you have like different stages of pre-season where it's like sort of like obviously you come back and you need to get fit again or even everyone stays pretty fit, but like do they flog you and then it kind of turns into then you get a ball in your hands? Yeah,
so like October when we first came in, it was super cash. Like no one was wearing uniform. It was just like coming for gym. We do a little bit of con. It's more just like easing us everyone into it. But there's definitely like different stages because they don't want to flog you from the start. Yeah. Because then that's where you're just gonna burn out. Now. Yeah. So, they definitely have like slowly, gradually started to build more into it. So definitely into the gym, into our court sessions, and we were getting a little bit hand on ball in November. Nothing too crazy, but now we're starting to get into like more structured stuff and gameplay. Still a little bit of con there, and then a little lifting a little bit heavier in the gym now. So I think it definitely starts to peak up a bit and then it's just maintaining after that. So
what type of conditioning is it? Is it just running or is it all different types of stuff?
Yeah, it can be all different types of stuff. Obviously with netball, it's that short, sharp stuff, like the agility. So they do some like agility circuits and then we do some last year we're doing like so many Broncos.
Oh, really?
Like there was one session. I actually you were like in a dark place. It was at the point where you're like, why am I here? Like, so we haven't really done that many Broncos this year, which has been nice. But it was a lot more like you sidestep and then it's like you go into like that Bronco kind of run. Yeah. So it's just more like keeping that heart rate up and it's just burning the fatigue in your legs. So it's like when you're playing under pressure or playing under fatigue, it's just you're conditioned for it and you're good to go. So, just a lot of running. We've been doing a lot of agility stuff with ball work stuff with partners and that too. So, definitely gets the heart rate up.
Yeah, I remember doing a Bronco once and I was like, it's only 1.2 Ks. Like, it can't be that bad. and then you do it and you're like, what the fuck am I doing, bro?
I'm telling you right now, there's a thing called bronchitis. Like, after you do it, you are sick.
Yeah.
Like, people are coughing. Like, people are like, oh, got the bronchitis today. Like, it is bad. Like, it's an actual thing.
I don't know is it just like the change of direction all the time that cooks you, I reckon?
Well, yeah, like it's that change and it's like that power and it's like the leg fatigue.
Yeah.
So obviously it's like that lung, but it's like your legs, like your whole body is just like cooked. But it's definitely a good tester to see where your fitness is at. It's like you do it before pre-season and then we haven't done another one yet, so I'm waiting for Samsy, who's at S&C. Shout out to him when he's going to pull that out. But then you see like there's a massive difference to like the back end of pre-season too. So a lot of girls always improve. So, but the second time, it just never gets easier. I'll tell you that.
It's always like, even if you do a better time, it still hurts as much as the first time. Yeah.
Because you're already so much fitter and then you can push yourself a bit more. So it's just like...
It's almost worse.
It is. Yeah. It 100% is. So, and especially like if you do it like just say like on a Friday and you've already trained 3 times that week on the court.
It's just gross.
Oh, it's just your body's already beaten up and you're kind of like, oh, I don't feel good today, but it's such a mental game. Yeah. Like you can do it.
It's all part of the fun, I guess.
Yeah.
All part of all my research on you before this. Obviously we had met before this and I didn't research you before that, but obviously research you now. Shout out to Chloe Baker. She helped me with some of my research. So you didn't get your first professional, like, full-time contract till last year.
Yeah.
You were 27?
Yes.
20. So that's obviously in netball, like, a late bloomer in terms of netball. What was that journey like? How did you stick at it for so long to finally get the goods?
Look, some of it's a blur, I'll tell you that. But no, definitely lots of highs and lows. I think... I came out of school and I just knew I wanted to play netball. Like that was my dream. I was lucky enough to make so many, like all my national teams and never really missed a team. Did some Aussie stuff as well. And as soon as I got out of school, I got a training partner gig. So a training partner is like where you don't play, you basically like a train on.
Yeah.
Unless someone gets injured or sick and you can fill in to come in and play. So my first ever training partner contract was at with Pies, so when they were around. I had been a training partner there for 3 years, just training my guts up. Had some injuries as well, which probably didn't really help with that contracting process. So I was suffering, like dislocated my shoulder, did my knee 3 months, like 3 months later. So it was like 2 surgeries within 3 months. So it was a bit of a hard time. And I think I was starting to like get my feet with netball and at that level too. And then I think COVID hit, like nothing was really happening. The girls were up in the hub and I was still back in Melbourne. So that was basically like a year there. I didn't really play netball. And then after that, Vixens had offered a training partner there. So I was like, maybe a change of scenery, a change of like, different like athletes and pick their brains and whatnot. So I ended up going there. I made my debut in 2022 for the Vixens. So that was a really cool moment after, training my guts up and, setback and then with the injuries and, waiting for the contracting period just to get a contract. So that was a really cool moment making my debut for them back in Melbourne. And then after that, I was like, I really just want a contract. And so I just training my guts up and, you're having coaches tell you like, you're ready to play, but there's only 80 contracts in Australia.
Yeah.
Like there's like no, like it is so hard. And there's so many amazing athletes that deserve to be playing at that level too. So it's just an absolute grind. And then Vixens had offered me a training partner again. And I got to the point where I was like, by this point, I was probably like 7th year being a training partner, 6th year.
Wow.
I was like, that nothing's changing. I'm plateauing. Nothing's helping. Nothing's like, I'm just not going to get there if I keep staying where I am. So I made a decision the year before to find full-time work. So I was thinking I really want to be like a primary teacher. So I've started uni now, which is cool. And I was like a teacher's aide back in Melbourne doing that full-time, just playing Wednesday netball, like VNL, which is like your state league. So I was just playing that. It wasn't a training partner, so I was only training like twice a week, cruising around, like just working full-time. And then Vixens had a injury that year, and they rang me and like, can you come in? And I was like, opportunity. Like, so played 5 games with them. There was a game I played against Swifts.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where, Bryony obviously being the coach. After that, those 5 games, dropped back. They had offered me a TP for the rest of the year, and I was like, well, I may as well, and work really good about it. At the time, and then it was coming into contracting period, and Swifts had reached out, and like I think I got to the point where I was like, oh, I'm okay if I don't get anything. I think it's because I've worked my guts up. I've made my debut. I think I was like accepting that I was happy with where I was.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to the point where contracting was coming around. Just didn't expect anything. My player manager was like, "What's your height?" And I was like, "Oh, random." Like, I don't know, 180. Why is that? She goes, Swifts has reached out and they want to have a chat. And I was like, no way. I like genuinely threw my phone. Like, I was at work. I was like, what is going on? Anyway, so I got to the point that we had a Zoom meeting the next day. Bryony offered me the contract that day. I just was like in shock. I think she was like, is she like excited, or is she like, I think I just didn't know what to say, because after training for so long, it's like that point, that moment actually happened. So I remember getting off the phone and crying, and I rang Max, my partner, rang mum and dad. I was like, I'm going to Swifts. Like, I'm going to sign this contract and I'm going. And I think that was like, a really good moment at that point. And then the thought of like moving was quite scary, because I've never moved from Melbourne.
Yeah.
So taking that big leap and moving to Sydney was a bit scary, but as soon as I met the girls, I felt like home. So, I had my first season under wrap, and it was pretty cool, a pretty surreal moment, like making finals my first season too. So, and I feel like at that level, finals don't come around very often. So, it was pretty cool to get that, and now having my second season at Swifts, I'm very grateful. And I tell you what, that resilience was there. It's just, you just got to keep grinding, and I think that's why I love to tell my story, because to a lot of young girls who wanting to aspire to play at that level, it's just like, you just got to keep grinding, keep going, even if there's like a low moment. It's just like, all right, what can I do? You get to just change your attitude and just like keep pushing. So.
Yeah. What was it like? Because obviously you were like sort of not getting old. You weren't old, obviously, but in terms of professional sport, you were like maturing.
Yeah.
What was it like? Was there any sort of noise around you just being like, or even within yourself being like, I'll just go get another job, like this is done?
Yeah.
How did you kind of switch that, be like, I'll just keep sticking at it, keep chipping away?
Yeah. It was, I don't know, I think I had, like, I know my family were like, you're more than capable of doing this.
Yeah.
It's just like, obviously it took me much longer. Like, I keep saying that it wasn't my time yet. And when I think about it, if I got a contract when I was 18, I don't think I was ready.
Yeah.
Like, I was nowhere near ready. Like, just knowledge-wise, like, obviously know how to play netball, but just, like, knowledge-wise, and just, I think, I was still young. I was still a kid. Like, I feel like I had to go through those highs and lows to get to be the athlete that I am now. Like, back then, what I'm doing now, like off-court stuff and like the professionalism and doing everything that I can to be that ultimate athlete, I was not at the age of 18. So I think I'm actually quite grateful for my journey to shape me into the athlete that I am today. So, but no, it definitely had been a ride. It's been pushing, like, it had been hard, like blood, sweat and tears, a lot of tears. So like, happy tears and bad tears, but it's been a wild ride, I'll tell you that.
What was it like? You obviously get the contract, you move to Sydney, you walk into, I forgot what that arena's called.
KRA, as well.
For your first training session.
Yeah.
Were you nervous or were you excited?
Bit bit of both. I think it's like we're all human. Like I was definitely like nervous. I was scared, but I was so excited. And in the moment, I was kind of like, don't fuck this up. Like you can't fuck this. Like, but then I think also had that like training partner mentality. So I had to prove something. It's like, no, I don't have to prove anything. I'm meant to be where I'm meant to be, and like I'm in the contract. Like I'm in the 10. So it's like I know how to play netball. I just gotta, play up to my strengths, and everything will flow. So I think at the point last year, like I think I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to like, prove a point that I should be in the 10. But it's like I don't have like I was just putting so much more pressure on myself.
You just gotta play.
Yeah, I've just got to play, just got to train. So I think now having that first season done, I think coming into this season, I feel like I have a weight lifted off my shoulders now. Like, so I can actually come in and I know what to expect. I know what to do. And I come into trainings, like I have come into trainings now, I'm like super keen, like so excited. But if there's conditioning, I get a bit nervous because you're kind of like, what are they going to hit me with? Yeah. But no, definitely that first session, I was definitely nervous.
Your first game for the Swifts, what was that like? Was it did you play Kudos, right?
No, so our first game was in Perth.
Oh, in Perth?
Against Fever. So, and their crowd is just like, their stadium's unreal. Like, they have the biggest, like, fan base. Like, that stadium was, like, sold out. Like, I remember I actually getting goosebumps now thinking about it. Like, I still remember walking out and Bryony saying that you're starting. Like, you're starting wing defence. And I was like,
damn.
I can feel the feeling now. Like, it's crazy to think. It felt like yesterday. But yeah, I remember that first game coming out. We won that game too. And like, we played unreal. Like, we came out and we just did everything that we had trained, like everything our training that we worked on. Like, everything was out in that game. But I think it was such a surreal moment to think that, like, I never thought I'd play for the Swifts. There was no way in my mind that I'll be like, I'll play for Swifts. But there was probably a moment in my career I'm like, it'd be cool to play for them. But, like, never thought I'd actually be playing for them. So it was pretty cool to put on that red dress and make my debut for them. And number 76, I think, for the Swifts. So
there's really not a lot of spots. That shows how little spots there are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
100%. Like, yeah, it's pretty wild. Like, there's only, like I said, 80 contracts.
Yeah.
In Australia.
It's crazy.
And there's so many girls that play. Like, praying there's more teams that come in.
Yeah. You talk to, like, well, not talk to, but you see most young girls growing up and stuff, they're all playing netball, you know what I mean? And to think there's only 80 contracts in the whole of Australia it's probably less of a percentage than 99% of other sports in Australia.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you look, there's so many stats out there to show you that, like, the amount of girls that play. Like, I, like, will do some appearances and go down to, like, some, like, carnival days or, like, some tournaments. There is that many girls that play. Like, and that's just one tournament. There's probably multiple tournaments and carnivals playing too. So it's just like, but the fact is, like, you see these girls go out and they're just, like, having fun and enjoying it. And I think that sometimes, like, now remembering at my level, like, you're there to win. You're training so hard, but it's like you got to remember to enjoy it. Like, it's fun. Like, that's what it is. So I think it's nice going back and seeing those girls who are playing and, like, enjoying it. And that's, like, telling me that this is why I'm playing. Like, seeing, like, when I was their age, I was, like, the exact same, just having fun, smiling, playing. And, yeah, it's pretty cool to see how many are playing now.
Like an unreal season last year as well, individually.
Oh, thank you.
I was watching some of your highlights. I was like, fuck, that's fucking, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What was it like seeing kind of all your hard work over the years pay off for this season and going to next season?
Oh, yeah. I reflected a bit after the season. I was like, fuck, I'm proud of myself. Like, I'm pretty, like, I criticize myself a lot. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, very, very hard on myself. But I actually had a moment. I was like, no, Sharni, like, first season under, like, my goal was to be consistent. And I felt like, there was games there. I was probably, I'm not going to play perfect every game. Same as every athlete. Like, you can't be like that. But, I definitely reflected and I was like, nah, I'm really happy with how I played. And I think that's just a good start And I think it's like building into this season now. So I've got the fire in the belly. And honestly, I just want to bloody win because I'm so competitive. So, but no, to be honest with the girls I have around me are just like awesome. Like to think that this is my job and my work, it's pretty cool. And to have them, you know, back me, and I also get around them too. So, and to pick their netball brains, and you just learn so much. Like you're constantly learning, constantly growing. Like I don't feel like you're ever the complete like athlete. Like there's always so much more to grow. So I think reflecting as well back in the season, like there was obviously some things I needed to work on, and that's what I've been doing at training now. So it's just like, all right, how can I have another step better? Keep doing what I'm doing, but then what are the work-ons as well? So, yeah, I'm pretty keen for this season.
Did Bryony ever tell you why she rang you up and just out of the blue and like why she was so impressed by you?
I think she said because when I played them when I was at Vixens, we had the I think it was the last game that I had played. It was like, my 5th game. And she just said like just your work rate, your repeated efforts to shut down player. Like she goes, I just watched you. Like, and she goes, I should have been watching, like, obviously she was watching her team, but she obviously noticed me, she said. And she's like, she wanted a player who could shut down wing attacks. And she said that you are that ultimate player that can do that. So it was pretty cool. Like, I was like, are you sure? I was like, really, me? I was like, there's other pretty good wing defenses out there. But I think that gave me some confidence to go in and like, okay, I actually am capable of doing this. So, no, she just thinks that if I just keep working my player and stopping them from getting the ball, then I've, basically like done my job and done my role. So I think the standout was just, I think just the repeated work that I do and just that grind as a wing defence. So
when I was actually talking to Chloe about like talking about you and stuff, she told me this thing that honestly like blew my mind, that netball players, so she told me that it's the highest played sport by females in Australia, but it's the lowest paying professional sport in Australia.
Crazy, hey?
Mate, how do you think that can, obviously it's hard to just like instantly fix that, but how do you think netball and like Australia as a whole can kind of grow so there can be more than 80 contracts and a lot of other girls can get an opportunity?
I know. To be honest, just bring in more teams. Like, but at the same time, it's like we need the money for that. So I think like netball, I think they're working hard to try and bring in that more money. And after this season, everyone's out of contract. So that means like the CBA and everything's all being redone and like the TV rights and everything. So I think like, you know, the Players Association, all of us are trying to push for more money too. So to be honest, it's getting better each season or each year. And it's just, it's crazy to think that we get paid, like lowest paid athletes. Like it's nuts. Like it's a full time for us. Yeah. Like it is full time work. Like I said, we're in there 4 days a week. Like it's and you're not there for like half. Like you're in there till like 2 p.m. Sometimes like 3, depending on what you've got. So it's been hard, the money wise. Like other girls have other jobs outside of it. Like,
really?
Yeah. So some girls do, like I do a lot of coaching. Some of the girls do a lot of coaching. Tegan, who's one of our defenders as well, she's a nutritionist, so she does a lot of like a lot of stuff with like all her nutrition stuff. And I think like a lot of girls are doing some side gigs and that, which is, to be honest, is probably a good thing, because like outside, when you finish netball, like you can't play netball for the rest of your life. Same as all sports. Like your body obviously not capable of doing that. Like I wish we could, but so it's kind of good that we're like starting now to like find life outside of netball too. But I think having to bring in more teams and hopefully that just trying to grow that money would be great. And like you said, there's so many girls that play. Yeah. So many.
It just sucks because like I guess with like if you're a footy player, you can kind of set yourself up for most of the rest of your life with the money you get from footy. Yeah. Or put it into something or whatever, whichever way you choose. Yeah. But I don't exactly know how much netball players are earning, but I'm assuming if it's the lowest, it's a lot harder to set yourself up in that way.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I'm 28 this year, and I only just got my first contract. And I'm probably like on the lower end like money wise, but it is hard. I tell you, it is hard, especially living in Sydney too. Like, nothing's cheap here.
No, trust me, I know.
So it is hard, but like I'm just grateful for my parents and how they're like really helping me out, and this is my dream job, and sometimes it's just like it's not always about the money, but at the end of the day, it's like it's my full-time job. Like I need money to survive too. So, but I think. The more opportunities, like there's a lot of more doors that you can open with netball too. Like you can do some speaking panels and all that stuff, and you get paid for too. So a lot of girls find other money outside of it too, outside of our training hours and all that. So yeah, it's definitely hard. It's been a struggle. It's definitely been a struggle for me, especially at my age, and it's only having my first contract last season. It's nuts to think that I don't get paid as much. But it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yeah, hopefully in the next 4 or 5 years it'll, because it's such an entertaining sport as well. It's so high energy, so intense, so on the edge of your seat that it should be generating more.
100%. Yeah. And you see, we have sold out games.
Yeah.
Every our home games.
You see the videos the fans are screaming and all this.
We've got the whoop towers.
Yeah.
Everyone, those fans are just they just love it. We meet some of them and they just absolutely adore us, but just love the game of netball. So I feel like if we're getting sold out games like that every week, it just shows you how big netball is. And, like I said, it's getting there. It's pushing. It's gotten better each year. I just thought when I first started as a training partner, I was earning $2,500 for the year.
Wow.
That's literally back in 2017 maybe. I think that's when Suncorp started.
Damn.
Yeah, so $2,500.
There's
full time.
minimum.
I was in there every day.
Yeah, that's pretty much full time. So
basically, but I wasn't even playing.
Yeah. Fire.
That's what you do. That's just what you do at that when you're a training partner.
Yeah. There's minimum wage and then there's that's literally nothing for
I know. I didn't work. I didn't have my license at the time either, so I was just getting in on the train back and forth every day.
Man, that's a grind.
That is a grind. It really when I think about it now, I was I really wanted it.
Yeah.
To catch a train in. I lived in southeast in Melbourne, so the train it would take me an hour and a half.
Far out.
To commute.
Yeah.
To training. So it just goes to show how committed I was.
Yeah.
I was I just want to play, but it's pretty nuts. $2,500.
I can't believe 2.5.
But it's gone better now. It's gone up heaps more. It should be way, way more, but it's gone up for the training partners especially. It has gone up a bit for them. They're training the same as us. They're just not playing though. But as soon as the season starts, they're probably only in once a week. So, but they're doing the whole preseason.
You talked about your parents a lot. How important have they been in this whole journey?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, I might get emotional about it because I bloody adore them and I love them. So I probably don't tell them that enough either. So yeah, they've been through the highs and lows. I remember there was one point I was like, Mum, Dad, I'm not playing netball anymore. They're like, what do you mean? They're like, don't be silly. Sharni, you've got this, you can do it. I was at the point where I was like, oh my God, I just don't know if I can do it. But I knew deep down I was gonna hate myself if I gave up. But they've seen the blood, sweat and tears and everything. They've been amazing. They came to basically every game last season.
Oh really?
Fly in, fly out. They're literally FIFO parents.
Fly and fly on netball.
Yeah. So I'm super grateful for them, and after when I would see them after the game, just giving them a hug and. Sometimes, but being away from them, it's usually made me way more grateful. I think it's because I'm not seeing them every day, and I think I've had a lot more time to think and God, they've been through everything with me. They've been a part of this journey way more than what I have. So, they've definitely been my rocks in my netball journey, and same as I've got 3 brothers as well. So they've been a part of it. They've seen the whole lot of it too, and. But no, I'm definitely grateful for them.
Yeah, did were they professional athletes or anything like that? Or
Nah. The boys play cricket.
Yeah.
They bloody froth it. My oldest brother, Nathan, he plays in like the Prem League.
in Melbourne.
Yeah, so
yeah.
he plays for KC South Melbourne. He's a bowler. So he had a few injuries. Like he could have been playing for Vic. It was just a bit hard because he got real sick at one point and
Oh, really?
had a few injuries. So I don't think that would have helped. But I think he won like the bowling most wickets for the whole league.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. I have to look into that. That's bad. I should know that. I definitely know that he won like the league like for most wickets. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So he does really well for himself. He's like the ultimate athlete too. Like he will work hard, and I think we bounce off each other in terms of like sporting stuff. And,
Yeah.
my other brother, he just like plays socially, and my younger brother used to play too. Like he would have been good, but he just was like meh.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered anymore.
It's hard. Like if you're saying your brother got a little bit sick, it's hard if you take miss a couple years to kind of get back to that top level.
Yeah, and I feel like cricket's like it is brutal. Like it's pretty hard to get in. Like there's there's heaps of awesome cricketers out there too,
100%.
and it's just like
and
really
it's
that many
so
spots
like
either.
and it's so like numbers based that like it's hard for someone to just be like, oh, we're gonna take a chance on you to go, because it's like people be like, he only took this many wickets or scored this many runs, like he must be shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. But it's just like that. I don't know, like that one game, or it's like what? So, he's been through the ringer too with his journey, but like I think he's like he got to the point where he's accepted it, and he's like, I just love what I'm doing now. Like he's got a family and all that, but yeah, I definitely know deep down he wanted to go all the way, and he did. He worked his guts up for that too. So, but no, he's done pretty well for himself.
Yeah. Well, at least he knows if he had to go, that at least he knows that wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, exactly. And like I think he's just so happy with what he's achieved, and it is hard.
Yeah.
Being an athlete is hard.
Yeah. Right. Some of like the stories I've heard like on the podcast and stuff.
Yeah. 100%.
Especially like some of the army camps or the training. I feel like the training is that way harder than the games and stuff like that.
I like Jonah.
Yeah.
Was telling me like the ones that he been on, and like he was like, I was like hallucinating.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I can't do it. There's no way. I was like, you wouldn't see like us doing that. Like we had a camp, and it was kind of like a boot camp.
Yeah.
And that was pretty intense. Like they want to woke us up at like 1 a.m. And we had to get up and carry like a stretcher with like 2 jerry cans full of water on it. Like when you're working as a team, like you just lock in. Like so there's been like that was pretty. I've never done anything like that either. So it was like my first time being exposed to that. And then apparently they were going to wake us up at 5 a.m. again too, but they didn't do it. So I was like, they let us sleep in. So but yeah, no, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I feel like it's starting to get more popular now, that sort of army camps and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to Daniel Mortimer, who played for Para a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying that they did an army camp in like 2011, and they like ran up on them and like tied their neck, tied their like a bag over their head and kidnapped them and threw them in a van and like then took them on this army camp.
That is trauma.
Yeah.
That's actual trauma.
And I was like, far out, mate. That's
how did like surely like after that they were like, what just happened?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd be scared, eh? You'd be like,
fuck. Oh yeah, you'd be PTSD or something.
Yeah.
Like you would actually like, I couldn't. That's just like next level, isn't it? Like Jonah was saying, he's like those like their camps are always so intense. Like, the boot camp kind of styles, like they're just like next level.
Yeah.
Like ours one was pretty like intense, but nothing compared to theirs.
Speaking of Jonah, you're obviously quote unquote roommate, like roommates. You guys live in the same house.
Yeah.
He sent in a question. I asked him for a question.
Yeah, hit me with it.
I just got to quickly find it because there's a name in the question. I just need to. I need to get it right.
Oh,
He said. Oh, where is it?
He's gonna pull my leg. I just know it.
Fuck. He said, "Worst roommate from any club, and why is it Hannah Mundy?"
I, to be honest, love Hannah. Like I love her, but she's gonna hate me. No, she good value, like real funny, but messy as shit. Like she will just like, oh, she's going to hate me. Nah, she's just like, yeah, she's just messy. Like, she's just like chaotic. Like, but I freaking love her.
Is she young?
Yeah, she's young. She would be, I reckon she's 22, 23.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's same. I think she might be older than Jonah. But like, her and Jonah, they're like really good mates.
Yeah.
So, when I found out they were friends, I was like, no way. Like, I was like, them two are so similar. Like,
Yeah.
so similar in like everything. But yeah, Hannah's just like messy, but like, you wouldn't change a thing about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she's
It's
so
just like,
funny.
just funny that she's messy. and
Yeah,
stuff.
like, I don't think I ever actually roomed with her, but like, or like hung out with her, like in like whatever. And I remember just walking in, and there was just stuff everywhere. I'm like, Hannah, how do you cope with this? Like, but Jonah's the same.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I can probably
You can
see
see
that.
that. Like, they're both just so similar in the fact that there's just clothes everywhere, like bed not made, everything. And then you see like type A, type B. Like me, room clean, bed's made. Then I walk past Jonah's. I was like, I can't. I have to close the door. I have to close the door. I can't look at it because I'll probably go in there and start cleaning it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
then you see him like get on the footy field and he's like so professional.
professional.
And, like,
Yeah, like players are so different on court and off court. Like even when people are playing, like there's probably a few players that are like so lovely off court, wouldn't hurt a fly. As soon as they go, it's white line fever. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared of you. Like it's just nuts how you just change.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, Jonah's just got like, he's like messy, but then it's like not bad. But then like compared to mine, like I'm like so clean. So I'm like, I don't know how people like, I just, type A, type B.
Yeah.
Like so different.
I like to do like a little thing, like 10 sort of questions, like just go down the list, just get the ball rolling a bit, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Is it kind of like a quick fire?
Yeah, a little quick fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hit me with it.
If you had to play any other position in netball, what would you play?
Probably goal attack.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I would be at.
Because I'm a defender.
Yeah.
And then as like a goal attack, I would know what a defender doesn't like.
Yeah.
So like for a defender, I hate when like a certain player does this. And so if I think like, oh, they don't like that, like I'll just do that. So I think I'll play goal attack. Yeah.
Can you shoot? Are you a good shooter? No, can you?
There was one game I played, not like I was younger, like, and I was a defender and they swung me into goals and I was shooting them.
Damn.
I was like, it was a fluke. Trust me. It was a fluke of a day. Probably the next day I wouldn't be able to shoot any goals. But I used to practice. Like, I was like, you never know. Could be a moment when you have to swing in there.
True.
So
I had this idea for netball, right?
Yeah.
This is probably the dumbest shit you ever heard.
hit me with it.
I had this idea that, so in the NBA, they brought in this rule, right? It's not really the same, but this is how I kind of came up with the idea. But they brought in this rule for this season that if you shoot like a buzzer beater, like at halftime or quarter time, whatever, it doesn't count to your stats. So like you can throw it from anywhere and it doesn't count as a missed shot.
Okay.
I had this idea for netball that, because you know you can only shoot in the ring, that you can shoot from anywhere if it's a buzzer beater and it counts if it goes in.
So just the goalers though? Or
No,
could it be like anyone on the court?
So like the goal defense or goalkeeper could pick it up and just heave it, and if it goes in, it counts. Yeah.
To be honest, have you heard of Fast Five?
Yeah. Is that when they can shoot threes and
yes,
stuff? Yeah.
they can shoot threes. So there's like, you've got like the 2 point, the 1, and then like if it's outside the circle, I'm pretty sure it's 3. I should know the rules, but I don't play Fast Five, so I don't, but you can like shoot threes, and it's like, it's a pretty entertaining game to watch. Like it's, because it's only, you don't have any wings. You've got your 2 goalers, and then you center.
Defense.
So your center's working hard, I'm telling you that. So, but yeah, they can shoot like outside. Like, damn, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you, buzzer beaters, bring it in. I need to talk to the netball board or something. Just, I want to see a goalkeeper just get it and full court, bang.
Imagine if they did that.
Yeah, that'd be sick, I reckon. And everyone would be like, what? Yeah, it adds so much anticipation.
So who's going to shoot it? Yeah, who's going to shoot the buzzer beater?
Yeah.
To be honest, sometimes we used to, at training, we did these trick shot Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So we put money in, everyone put $2 in. And if you did the trick shot, so sometimes they're half court shots. Yeah. And like if you get it in, you win all that money. Damn. So I'm like, we've been practicing.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. It's so much harder in netball too, because in basketball you can kind of fluke it off the backboard in. Yeah. But in netball it has to be actual good shot.
I tell you, if it goes in, everyone is getting around you. Like, because it's so hard. Like you said, there's no backboard.
Yeah, it's
but like, Trick Shot Tuesday, guys.
Yeah, get amongst it. Yeah, get it in. Second one, hardest person to defend.
Oh, like play on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a few. Maddie Hay, who plays for the Giants, I've really struggled playing on her. I feel like she doesn't run your typical normal wing attack lines. Like, she's quite unpredictable, very good change of pace. I just honestly could not. Like, I just found her really hard to play on. So I reckon I would say her. And she's now, she played at the Giants, but now she's just got picked up at Mavs for a replacement player. So she didn't get contracted, which sucks for her because I thought she's an unreal player. So, yeah. So now I'm going to have to be playing on her again. Damn it. But yeah, I found her really hard. She was probably my hardest opponent.
Do the Swifts do you guys hate each other, the Giants and the Swifts?
Yeah.
Is it like Para and Penrith?
Yeah, it's a big rivalry. Yeah. Like, on game day, like, their locker rooms are right across from ours. So our door's here, their door's there. Like, you walk out and you see them. Yeah, so it's just hey.
Yeah, fuck you
but
guys.
But if it's the same week that we're playing them, there's no hi.
Oh.
You just walk off.
Shit.
Or it's just a, hey, that's it, walk off. So, yeah, definitely a big rivalry. Like, they're sold out games all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it just goes nuts. Like, and it's always such a tough battle. Like, I'm telling you, the grind is there. Like,
it's all. I feel like in all those rivalry games in all sports, it's always, even if one team is going so shit and one's going so good, it's always close.
So, yeah. I tell you, we had so many close games with them throughout the season.
Yeah.
And, like, they were... like they're on the bottom half of the ladder, but like every time we played against them, it was hard. It was like, but none of those teams are easy to play against.
Yeah.
Like, all teams are bloody good. So, but yeah, those games were just intense. Like, intense. Like, I was scared. I was like, God, what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Funniest teammate.
Probably Maddie Proud. I feel like she's very witty, like very just like quick on things. Knows how to make everyone laugh. Yeah, I'd definitely say she's probably the funniest teammate. She has a lot of funny stories to tell about herself, like some embarrassing ones, but like you can't not laugh at them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say definitely her for sure.
One team you love beating, the Giants.
Would say Giants, but probably my old team Vixens.
Yeah, fair.
Like, I love those girls. Like, I love them, love that club. But I think it's just nice to, like, they just beat them. Like, because they're an awesome team. Like, they won last year. So, they're going to be, like, the team to beat. Like, they haven't changed any of their team too. So, I feel like I love playing against them, but beating them is probably a little bit bittersweet.
Yeah, fair enough. One thing netball's taught you?
Resilience.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, especially with my journey. I think the grind, working, like just pushing, like working hard, because things don't just fall into your lap. Like, if you want to be better, you have to put in 110% into it.
Yeah. Any pre-game superstitions?
Yeah, great one. Yeah. Not really. Like, I'm pretty like just cash.
I feel like that's good.
I feel like, yeah, I don't really think too much of it. Like, in our warm-up, so Paige, who's, she's now pregnant, so she's not playing this season, but she might come, she's actually due any day now, so she might come back. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, she's been working hard, so she might come back, but...
what a story, man.
I know, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
we'll
cool.
have to talk about that too. We do, like, this tennis ball, like, reaction, before every game. So I feel like that was like a superstition. Like, it felt weird if I wasn't doing it. So, yeah, that's probably the only thing. I'm not really fully set into, I'm pretty casual about my day. But just make sure I have pump up music. Like, got to get.
What song? What's your song?
Look, anything that's a bit of doof. Like, a bit of like pump up, like a shout out to Grace Wecky. Like, she's got a great playlist of like doof music. So everyone else hates it, but I'm like, Gracie,
I can't do it, eh?
Really?
I need lyrics.
You need a lot of girls like that.
Yeah.
Like Taylor Fraser's got a good playlist of like every mix of like everything. Not really doof, but like a lot of like sing-alongs. Like I do love them too, but sometimes I love a bit of a doof.
I feel like the doof, it doesn't make me feel anything. I need to like feel something. You know? Yeah, with the lyrics.
The lyrics, because you like a bit of emotion. Yeah. Nah, I just like to have like a bit of beat, like a bit of.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Toughest away venue.
Oh, toughest away venue. Where do I like? In terms of like the court or like.
Just like everything. Like one place you go and you're like.
I hate this.
Yeah, this is shit.
Definitely don't like Lightning's. Yeah, it's really small in there, and like I dislocated my shoulder on that court 6 years ago. So I was kind of like, I hate this joint, PTSD for sure. But to be honest, I've played my best games on there.
Oh yeah,
which is nuts. But then I always hated playing there. But then I think it made me play better. Yeah. So yeah, I think I definitely would say there, and it's so loud in there because it's so small. Too. Yeah.
Fair enough. If you could master one skill, what would you master? The full court shot?
The buzzer beater?
Yeah, the buzzer
I reckon
beater.
that's going to have to be the winner.
Yeah.
Master a skill. To be honest, it's been it's a work on for me now, and I think it's literally like my decision making, my passing. Like
really?
Yeah, I was probably in the top 10 highest turnovers.
Really?
In the league last season. Yeah. No, that's definitely a work on for me.
Why? What happens? You just kind of like.
I think I just panic a bit, and I think I just want to get the ball off on the first go, and sometimes it's like the ball's not there. It's like, okay, there's no options. Like I have to pass back and go again. But I think for me, I just forced it or just would give it. Sometimes I just probably don't even think. So, and that's what I mean. Like this level's a bloody awesome, like a really good level. Like it is hard. Like you're playing some of the best defenders on your attackers. So yeah, I think that's definitely work on. If I can master the decision making and the execution and picking the right choice, then I'll be good. I'll be happy.
Then you master the game.
I master the game.
The game.
Yeah.
And the full court shot. You need that in it.
I've been practicing.
Career highlights so far.
I think getting my contract.
Yeah.
But also making my debut for Vixens. I think that was like a moment that was pretty a bit of a highlight for me, I think. Like being back home and playing for like wanting to like obviously being from Melbourne and wanting to play for Vixens, like that's what I wanted to do. And I think making my debut for them, but then also getting this contract and playing here. I think this is a highlight to move here and play for the Swifts and them being my first like contracted team. So that's not one, but that's two highlights.
It's enough. Yeah. Best advice you ever got?
I actually was talking to Paige Hadley the other day about this, and she said this to me. She goes, Sharni, when you're not thinking and you're just doing, you play your best netball. I think a lot of us, you're so in your head when you play. Like for me especially, like I criticise myself a lot. So I think for me when I'm just, when I'm not thinking and doing, I play my best game.
Yeah.
And she said to me, she goes, you can read when you're thinking. Like, I can read your face. Like, I know you're thinking and then you're just, like, not there. So, I think for me, the best advice I've had is just, don't think, just do.
What about worst advice?
Oh, it's just another game.
Yeah.
I actually don't, especially when it comes into finals.
Yeah.
People go, I'm just like, that's the worst advice. Why would you say, like, it's just another game? Because it's not.
Yeah.
This is what you've worked for. And I feel like that, like the emotion in that, it's just a whole different ball game. Like I feel like the nerves are like obviously skyrocket, but I feel like you just got to embrace that and be like, nah, this is a whole different ball game. This is a different game compared to all the other games. Like, you at the end of the day, you want to win that premiership, and when everyone goes, oh, it's just another game, no, it's not.
No, it's like when I feel like, do you sort of not change what you do for those games, but obviously go into it with a different sort of mindset? Because I feel like if you just go into it like what you said, it is another game and kind of backfire on you. Yeah,
and you kind of just go, oh yeah, okay, like cruise into it. But then I think for me, my mindset definitely changes. Like I get way more nervous. Like my hands are sweating. Like,
do you normally get nervous?
Yeah, I do. But like I feel like when these this was my first finals playing Suncorp too. So I was like jittering. Like I was like my leg was shaking, like bouncing up and down. I was just like walking around. I was like, holy shit, this is like a whole different ball game. Like even though like everyone says, yeah, like it's just a game, but it's like, no, it's not.
No,
At this point, it isn't. It actually isn't. It's like, you have so many things running through your head, like making sure I'm going over the gameplay for like 40 times, and then I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. So I think it's like when you first step out on that court, it's still there, like that feeling. So I honestly like it's a whole different ball game when it comes to that.
Just to finish us off,
Yep.
Do you have your like three netball goats, and then 3 like just athletes of all time?
All right. So 3 netball goats.
Like they don't have to be
like playing, they can be pass.
They can be whatever, but
Yeah.
and they don't have to be like, oh, these are the 3 greatest players of all time. It can be like your goats.
Opinion.
Yeah.
So my goats would be Julie Corletto, who's I'm actually like friends with her. Like it's nuts.
Oh.
I used to look up to her. Like she was my inspiration, and to think that like I've done some of her coaching stuff. Like it's just nuts. I would say Julie Corletto. She played for Diamonds.
Yeah.
Like one of the best goal defense in the world. In my opinion, I frothed her. Definitely Cheryl McMahon. So she played goal attack, one of the best goal attacks like in the world when she was playing. Last one. Ash Braz. So she was at Pies when I was there, and she took me under her wing, and she played the same position as me. So I definitely looked up to her, and I thought she's the ultimate wing defense. Like she just, if you wanted to be a good wing defense, you have to watch her game. Like she was unreal. She also played AFL too, AFLW. So she swung to footy. She's just an athlete. Like to be honest, I'll put her in like my top 3 whole athletes. To be honest as well. I think she was just the fact that she took me under her wing, and I had her like she was like my mentor, kind of like just watching her games, how she was just so quick off the mark, like just could get intercepts, pull them out of nowhere. Like I think she was definitely in my top 3 for sure.
Yeah, damn, 3 greatest athletes.
It's gonna take me a while. I actually haven't really thought of like. All right, because I like obviously I've grown up with cricket.
Yeah.
Like knowing my brothers. Love Ricky Ponting.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Goat.
He's absolute goat.
Yeah.
Like I used to just like, to be honest, I reckon I had a crush on him when I was like 11 years old.
Fair enough.
I was like, I reckon he's definitely goat.
He just gets it. Like when like the cricket boys talk about him now, they just like, if you're gonna listen to one guy, listen to him.
Yeah, 100%. Even if I speak to my brother, I'd be like, who do you reckon like your cricket goat would be? And I reckon he'll probably say Ricky Ponting as well. Now we're trying to think of 2 more. Gonna be here for a while because I haven't really thought about this question.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even like. I'm trying to think of tennis. Trying to think of Ash Barty actually.
Ash Barty, yeah.
100%, absolute athlete. I think she's just like the most kindest like soul. Like she's just such a genuine person.
She just seems like just so chill, so down to earth.
Yeah, didn't she play cricket as well?
Yeah, she played in the first Big Bash, I think, or the first couple years of Big Bash, something like that.
Athlete.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can play 2 sports at a high level, like unreal.
And she was good as well, I think.
Yeah, and like watching her play tennis was so like she was just so good as well.
I think when I went down to Melbourne when I was like 18. I've been down a couple times when I was young because my auntie lived there, but I still remember this massive billboard of Ash Barty.
Yeah.
Because that's when she was like going good. Yeah.
Full goat. Yeah, she's still goat now, but I'm trying to think of one more. What's her name? Kathy Freeman was always. I reckon she was always a goat.
That moment is just elite.
I think I still can remember it in my head. Like, fuck, she was good.
Yeah.
She was good. Like, she was an athlete.
Yeah.
I just remember watching that moment when it gives me goosebumps thinking about it. But yeah, I reckon she was like an athlete, like just one of my top goats too. I think just like growing up, especially at that age when she was like, you know, there and that moment too was pretty cool.
Just the pressure on her, man. Like 2000 Olympics in your hometown.
Like nuts, isn't it?
Final packed crowd.
Gives me goosebumps. I just like I still remember that, and then just that moment that she just like got it. I was like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Like
She almost looked like, you look at the video, she looks like relieved.
Yeah.
It's like, she must have been under so much pressure.
100%. But you just want to ask her, what were you thinking in that moment? Like, what were you thinking, like, that lead up into it?
I saw she was at the Australian Open.
Oh, was she?
I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, far out. It would be so cool.
Yeah. There's a few interesting celebs around the Australian Open. Like,
Are
Chid
they
Leroy's
influencers?
there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's performing there.
Oh,
I saw
actually,
Cody Simpson perform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, influencers are there too.
Yeah.
What's it, Ben Stiller?
Oh, Ben Stiller, like the actor.
The actor. I think he was there, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? I don't know.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe, I saw a video. Maybe it was, like, a different...
I don't know.
I don't know.
He could have been there.
I don't know. But, I think there's a few...
Yeah, people love it,
A few goats around there.
Yeah. I have to get down there.
I know.
Yeah, it looks mad, like the setup. Have you ever been?
No, I've never been. Yeah. I've always been, like... I feel like I could have, like, flown back and got... If I flew back, flights would have cost me a bomb. But, but no, every time... I always, like, had training because I used to train at Pies at the Holden Centre. It was just across the road.
Yeah.
So I reckon I could have gone so many times, but people say it's unreal.
Yeah, it looks unreal.
I just don't know how they play in that heat, though.
Yeah, but it was like 45 degrees in Melbourne yesterday.
Did you see, like, the ball kids?
Yeah,
like,
they pass out. Yeah.
I was like, surely they, like, rotate and stuff, don't they?
We'll get it. I don't know. But even, like, don't they have a roof there or something?
Yeah, there'll be a roof, 100%. There's something they'll close over. But nah, everyone says every time they go, it's just, like, sick. Like, the best time.
It looks like a mad setup, like, even outside all the stadiums.
Yeah, like, all the marquees and all the things they've got. They have, like, this Barbie house there. They've got, like, some Mecca thing. Like, they've got all, like, these different stations. So, even if it's not just, like, obviously you come to watch the tennis, but, like, there's always stuff on the outside, too, that you can, you know, float around and people have a few bevs and...
Yeah, just have a good time.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Aussie summer,
the Melbourne summer.
I know.
45 degrees one day, 13 degrees the next day. Yeah.
It's literally 4 seasons in one Melbourne, I'll tell you that. It's actually cooked.
No, it's crazy. Well, Sharni, thanks for coming on. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. Make sure you get that buzzer beater rule implemented.
Trick shot Tuesdays, guys.
Yeah, I want to talk to the netball board and get that going.
I'll set up a meeting for you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. But yeah, thanks for jumping on. You're a legend.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.